She wrote like Dr. No petting the cat. She's
Doctor
petting the
No.
bunny.
Was that Doctor No?
Yeah, from Austin Powers.
No, that was Doctor Evil. Doctor No is from an
Oh,
actual
James
James
Bond.
Bond flick.
Fail. At least I still got the reference. I just mixed up the person.
Sure. Hey everyone, Future Thomas here with Moto Photo, and I'm here to tell you the sad news that we unfortunately had some hardware issues with this video and with this recording, and it really only affected when the actual show was on and was live. So pretty much the only good audio that we happened to get out of this recording, unfortunately, was our intro, and our lead up to the show, and then of course our review of the show at the end. So this video is going to have that intro and review up. It will not have the live reaction. Unfortunately, we could have easily went back, rewatched the episode, and given a second reaction, but that kind of takes the meaning, of what it is to do a live reaction. And especially with this episode, with episode 8, and how emotional and how emotionally driven it was, how many different things that they tried to hit on and touch, and so much nuance in this particular episode. I don't think there's really any way to reproduce that and reproduce those original feelings, and fake those feelings. I think you got to be a pretty good actor to fake that. Anyway, this is our intro and this is our review of episode number 8. But again, unfortunately, we're not going to put up the footage because of audio issues, just some hardware issues that we had, just stuff that will be fixed for the next one. Just things like this happen from time to time. But anyway, thanks again. If you happen to continue to watch this, thank you for watching. Until episode 9, we will love to see you and have you hang out with us for the season finale, or the WandaVision finale. I don't know if there's going to be another season or not, but we can't wait to see you guys next week. Thanks. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is Thomas and Beth back again with another episode of WandaVision. And we are now on episode 8. And I think the elephant in the room, or the cat that's out of the bag, is obviously Agatha. Agatha Harkness, which was, to us, it was a big surprise. I don't know how surprised you were to see her as the villain. It's funny because there were a lot of other creators out there who knew and kind of already knew that Agnes, because they didn't really hide her name very well, was actually a villain, because Agatha is a villain, a well-known villain in the comic books. Now, we both don't read the comic books. I know of some of the comic stuff, some of the comic universe. I wouldn't say I'm versed in it, but I am aware of many of the heroes and villains and whatnot. Bethany,
As always, I'm a blank slate.
blank slate, face value. She watches the shows and all the movies, all the Marvel movies, essentially not knowing really who any of the characters are until they appear for the first time, right?
I mean, I don't watch previews. I don't like previews. I feel like they spoil the show or the movie or whatever it is, because they give you a preemptive, this is what it should be, and then it's not. So I just watch it.
So we're very opposites on that, because I'm someone who does like to see all the content that they put out, all the trailers, all the mini trailers that they put out. It's kind of strange to have essentially a group, the two of us. It's kind of weird to have the two of us not know all the characters, and that's okay, because I had heard rumors that Agnes was a villain early on,
I don't hear rumors.
but I didn't look into it. I had heard rumors that she was maybe a witch, yada yada, but I wasn't aware of Agatha Harkness necessarily. But I didn't go digging for it, and so I think it was kind of cool for us, because it made it more of a surprise for us. I just heard rumors. That doesn't necessarily mean it was going to be true. But obviously there were many people out there that already knew that she was the main villain, along with people know who Monica Rambeau is, and that Monica Rambeau now has powers, and that was something else that a bunch of people obviously knew from the comics. She had no idea. I had no idea, although that one I did see beforehand that Monica was supposed to have powers, and in the comics she had powers. That was something I read before the powers were actually revealed.
But it's so much more fun not knowing that Agnes was Agatha. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? You know? Whereas if I had known, I'd be like,
The people who read the comics, they just got to experience.
whoa, that's different.
They got to experience the reveal of the character in a very different way than
Right, they're reading the comics versus researching the show before it comes out.
Yeah, a lot of people,
You
and that's
know.
what a lot of people do is they'll just research
And then you ruin
not
everything.
yeah, and not actually read the
If
comics.
you read the comics, that's totally different. That's totally different. Read them, watch it, compare them. I would.
But
Alas.
we do not watch them. So
Read 'em.
we're gonna jump into this next episode. It is called Previously On, and I think they start every episode with Previously On WandaVision. I'm really curious to see what Monica's powers, how they manifest.
What color her eyes are? Are they blue or purple?
Yeah, they're
We
blue.
had this debate last week.
They're blue
They're
because
both. It was blue and then it was purple.
Agatha's purple. Well, we'll see. Maybe she
It had
manifests. Maybe she manifests powers differently.
Go back and check it out.
Not to mention, we also have Pietro that popped up in the end credit scene that we missed and we didn't put in our last video. So we are going to stick around this time, and we are going to make sure that we check the end credits to make sure we don't miss it and we do react to it in this video. So all the people who commented, I think that was the biggest first comments, where the three first comments were, "You missed the end credit scene. You missed the end credit scene." So we're not going to miss it this time.
Thank you for selling us.
All right, so let's dive in. This is Previously On episode 8. It's been Agatha all along. Okay, we're not missing it this time. Here's the post-credit scene. We're not missing it this time. Oh, are they trying to weaponize the old Vision's body?
I thought they were just going to bring him back to life.
Yeah, but he's not going to come back the same
No.
because he doesn't have the Mind Stone.
Now he's literally what...
Oh,
Now he's what Ultron truly created. He doesn't have Jarvis in him, does he, anymore?
double check, triple check. All right, nothing at the end. All right, whoa. Okay. This one's making you drink a little. It's pulling on all the emotions. All the emotions
After the
at
day
one
I've
time.
had,
Jeez. Oh, man. Okay, wow. That's a lot to take in. The fact that Wanda showcased her true powers. It's all Wanda's doing. No one was helping her. And I guess that now Agatha, who is a witch, who's an ancient witch, probably one of the older beings on Earth that has powers and has had powers, is referencing her as a witch. So that's interesting. That's really cool to see and tie in some of that witchcraft stuff.
I just need time to process.
It's a lot. It's a lot because there's only one episode left to tie all this up. The realization is setting in.
I didn't know. I know you count down every week, but I don't really listen to you.
Oh, well, I tell you every week. Oh, is this the last episode? No, there's 3 more. Is this the last episode? No, there's 2 more.
There's only one more.
There's 1 more episode. And this one was 47 minutes, so it was the longest one so far, so people suspect that the next one's going to be longer. So it's tying out to be one really, really, really long movie. Is kind of what it's tying out to be. And so it's weird that we did not see Monica.
I didn't even think of her. This was all about Wanda.
I thought she was going to reappear.
This is all about how she's...
But is Pietro real in that? Is that Pietro inside Wanda's bubble.
Well, Agatha said he was a puppet. She was puppeting him.
Yeah, but he still popped back. I know she was puppeting him, but not anymore, right?
And he also
Wanda's
he hasn't reappeared either.
Wanda's puppeting all the other people, so in that, is he gonna pop back up? Because like I said, he still popped up. What's the significance of him popping up with Monica at the end of that credit scene? Why would they have him pop up in the credit scene and not show him again?
I don't remember the credit scene.
Oh, well. I'm over here arguing with a wall then. Well, anyway,
she's so powerful. And I said that because Agatha kept saying, what spell did you cast? And I was like, she didn't cast a spell. It was just her.
From her, yeah.
That's what it is. So I guess that's what the Scarlet Witch is. And I'm not going to read any of these comments because I know people are going to say stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it's going to ruin stuff for me.
For sure. Well, not only that, I'm sure it's in reference to a specific line that she's supposed to take, a specific role that she's supposed to take, and...
But Agatha is obviously evil. I mean, Scarlet Witch, is she supposed to defeat the evil witch?
I don't know. I mean, and people suspect that this storyline is supposed to help lead to introducing potentially other characters or other villains that we might see in the Marvel Universe later. That's still some of the suspicion around the two witches now, So I guess they're gonna fight it off in the next episode.
But what's her face gonna come into play?
Monica, who has a superhero name, but she's been named apparently.
Don't tell me what her superhero name is.
She has, I think whenever I checked, she has like 8 different names that she's gone by in the comics.
So is she? I didn't know she was a thing. I thought
was she
born like that, or did she become that because of Wanda's?
I don't know. In this version, all I know is that she is a superhero in some of the other comics. Her name has varied, but she does possess powers. In this version, I don't know if it's an actual tie-in to the comics or not. It seems pretty original. Who knows? But her powers might be still, how she got them might be different, but her actual powers are still probably what they were.
I think that her powers came from Scarlet Witch, especially in this.
So then Vision 2.0,
she manifested him. I thought that she was puppeting his body.
I thought we all were led to believe that because it made it look like she went in and stole Vision.
Yeah.
They took the camera footage and made it look like they went in and stole Vision's body.
She just manifested him.
And potentially the kids and
the kids. That's what I don't understand. How are they a thing?
Magic.
So they're not real.
Or they are real because magic's real. Tying back into Agent Woo with the magic trick. Magic.
I wish I had a deck of cards I could just in your face.
It's all magic. It's all magic. Okay, thanks again, guys, for coming by today, and we'll be back this week next time. Once the next video goes live, as always, you'll be able to click the links above, and if you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe to the channel so that once we do wrap up this show next week, you can know what's the next show it's going to be, that we're going to be doing our reactions to. Plus, there's some reaction videos on the side that are already up if you haven't already checked those out as well. So until next time, guys, we are Moto Photo. Have a good one.
Bye.